Good morning, students. Our today's topic in the topic of secondary industries in the subject of geography O levels is the types of the industries in Pakistan. So concentrate yourself. Here we are going to start reading different types of the industries available in Pakistan. The number one is cottage industries. So first, the definition of the cottage industries: a family or home-based industry. So this is an industry in which the family members work with each other. So this kind of the industry is called cottage industry. Owner and his family members work, and usually no hired labor is employed, because this is a small level work and only the family members are enough. They work with each other for completing the job. Depending on the type, electricity may or may not be used as a source of the power, because this is a very small level business. So sometimes electricity is needed, but if electricity is needed, that is needed in a very small quantity, and sometimes electricity is not needed because these are very low level businesses. Examples are carpenters, goldsmiths, and blacksmiths. The next type of the industry is small scale industries. Such industry requires a capital investment of less than rupees 10 million, excluding loan, land, and building. So less than 10 million is the requirement for starting these type of the business, and but excluding loan, land, and building, because these things are expensive. Besides family members, up to 20 hired workers also work. So this is the limit of the workers. Besides family members, it means 10-20 family members will also work along with the 10 hired workers. So it means 30 to 40 workers will be worked in this type of the industry. Examples are carpet weaving, surgical instruments, and sports goods are the examples. The next type of the industry available in Pakistan is large-scale manufacturing industries. No limit to investment and the number of the workers hired employed. So because this is a large-scale manufacturing industry, so the family members as well as the hired workers are worked in this type of the business, and there is no limit of the hired worker. It depends on the size of the business. There is no limit of the investment. So because this is a large scale business, so 10 million, 20 million, 30 million, or up to more than this is required. So no limit of the investment is there in this type of the business. Convert raw materials, cotton, copper, timber, in bulk into manufactured goods at large scale. So these are the examples. They may be labor intensive, utilizing more manual labor than capital input. Cotton, textile, cement, or capital intensive, involving more capital inputs than labor. For example, oil refinery, iron and steel mill, engineering and automobile manufacturing industries. So there are two types of the forms in this type of the large scale manufacturing. It may be capital intensive, labor intensive. Labor intensive stands for in which more labor is required as compared to the machinery. So if more labor, it means more workers are required in this type of the business, then large scale manufacturing industry will be called labor intensive. And if more machinery is required, for example, if you have seen the manufacturing of the automobile, you may see have seen that there is more machinery required, because for welding, for painting, for moving the parts, more machinery is required. So if in large scale manufacturing industry more machinery is required as compared to the labor, then that type of the large scale manufacturing industry will be called capital intensive. Examples are oil refinery, because in oil refinery more machinery is used as compared to workers. Iron and steel, engineering and automobile manufacturing. whereas the examples of the labor intensive industries are cotton, textile, cotton textile, cement, because here more labor is required as compared to the machinery. So this was the lecture, students. I hope so this will be much more easier for you to understand now. So read this lecture again, understand it, learn it, and make your notes. Thank you so much.